Hello everybody, it is story time and we have Ivor with us today. He's the snappy one, so you've got to be careful. Oh, mummy. Silly. Come on, Ivor. You've got to show him a bit of love or else he will be snappy. So he wants to snap you already. Anyway, you're going to sit there and enjoy this story. This is a new story for everybody. So I hope you enjoy. Lie down, relax. And this is for 4 siblings. And they are called Cody, Camo, Brooklyn, and Aubrey. Yes, I hope I pronounced all of your names correctly. And their puppy Jack, of course. Can't forget Jack. So thanks to your mum for sending this request. Here we go. So this story is called The Infamous 5, Spy and Seek. Ooh, it's a bit of a mystery, this one, if you can tell. Here we go. 8, 9, 10. Ready or not, here I come, shouted Cody, smirking. Of course, he had been peeking through the fingers, so he knew exactly where Camo and Brooklyn were hiding. Cheeky. Camo was up a tree, Brooklyn behind the shed. But where was Aubrey? And their puppy Jack, for that matter? Meanwhile, Aubrey was lying as still as she could, breathing as softly as she could, and hoping as much as she could that Jack would behave himself. Being the youngest and smallest, Aubrey usually found the best hiding places, and today was no exception. The thick, bushy bush offered excellent cover, and allowed Aubrey to see out as well. It was all going so well until their puppy Jack came over to lick her on the nose and then started digging up the ground. Naughty Jack. Jack, whispered Aubrey. Stop that, you'll give me away. But it was no use. Jack continued scurrying and scuffling in the soil with his soft paws. Before long, Cody, Camo and Brooklyn had spotted her. Ooh, good hiding place, Aubrey, said Cody admiringly. I'll make a note of that for next time, said Brooklyn wryly. That's not fair, said Aubrey indignantly. You lot didn't find me, Jack did. Speaking of which, no one took much notice of Jack until his claws started scratching against hollow wood. Being the closest, Aubrey noticed first. Hey, I think Jack's found something under here. Cody bent down, pushing aside some leaves of the bush to get a better look. You know what? I think you're right, Cody added. Camo, go and get the shovel from the shed, will you? Camo nodded and returned within moments to hand it over. Here you go. Cody started digging. The rest of you, keep a lookout for Mum. She's got the eyes of a hawk and can sniff out mischief from a mile away. She sounds terrifying. If she sees me digging up this garden, said Cody, I'll be done for. Brooklyn laughed. You're supposed to be the responsible one, Cody. What are you saying? What Brooklyn means to say is that you're not responsible, quipped Camo with a sly smile. Cody stopped digging for a second, thought about it, then nodded. Yeah, you've got a point there, and continued digging. Then the more dirt Cody shoveled away, the more curious and puzzled they all were. No one spoke for a long time. They just stared in stunned silence at the large square door in the ground revealing itself. Ooh. It was made of heavy oak planks with 5 very distinct knots set into the wood. 1 in each corner and the 5th in the centre. It didn't appear to have a handle, knocker or keyhole anywhere. What is it? Asked Aubrey. What do you think it is? A unicorn? Mocked Brooklyn. What do you think's behind it? Said Cody. What do you think's behind it, Cody? Asked Camo. I don't know, Cody said, rapping bare knuckles along the planks. That's not wood. Didn't quite work. Each knock echoed. But I think there's a room beneath us. said Cody. Just then, Cody's finger brushed against one of the knots in the wood, making something click in the door's hidden mechanism. Ooh. What was that? Whispered Aubrey, shuffling back and scooping up Jack in her arms. Jack was fighting to break free. He obviously didn't want to miss the fun. An idea suddenly came to Brooklyn. Camo, can you place your finger on that knot again, nearest you? What? Why? And why should I do what you say? I'm older than you, huffed Camo. Just trust me, will you? And do as I say. I think this could work. Okay, Aubrey, you press that knot in the door nearest to you, and I'll press this one. Cody, keep your fingers on yours. You all ready? After 3, we all press down on our knots, okay? 1, 2, Camo jumped in. 3! As one, they all pushed down. Nothing happened. Oh. Amazing, said Camo sarcastically. It's because you didn't let me say 3, retorted Brooklyn petulantly. What about the knot in the middle? Pointed out Aubrey. The problem being that no one could reach it. We need a 5th person, Cody stated. We can ask Mum, but she'll kill us if she sees us what we've done to her flower bed, said Camo. That's a good point. I don't think she'll be happy. What about Jack? Offered Aubrey. Aubrey, of course! That's it! You're a genius! Said Cody. Brooklyn looked confused. And how is Jack going to help exactly? He's a dog. Here, boy, coaxed Cody, ignoring Camo. Aubrey let go of Jack and he scampered over the trapdoor towards Cody. As soon as his paw touched the knot in the middle of the door, everyone pushed down onto theirs. Then something clicked into action from below. A deep grinding noise followed, and the door slid away into the ground to reveal stone steps leading down into a room. It was too dark to see anything. A cloud of dust hung in the air. A secret room in their garden. That is so cool. Cody, Camo, Brooklyn, and Aubrey, and Jack all looked at each other, mouths open. Eagerly, Cody led the way down, but not before checking the coast was clear. If Mum caught them now, they might never be allowed down into this super awesome secret room. This was so awesome! The siblings followed Cody in a line, taking the stairs one tentative step at a time. At the bottom, Cody felt for the light switch. The weak light flickered several times, as if it had forgotten what to do. Finally, it lit up the room, and what they saw simply took their breath away. It was a small box room, only 6 foot tall, and made of cold stone. Someone in an old army uniform was sitting at a desk with their back to them. There was somebody else there. Aubrey suddenly screamed, "Ah!" The man in the uniform was no longer a man. He was a skeleton. Oh my word. They had one bony finger resting on a strange contraption on the table. Maps, old newspaper clippings, and dozens of codes scrawled onto paper, covering the walls from floor to ceiling. Or ceiling to floor, whichever you prefer. A large lacquered mahogany chest sat beside a dusty-looking mattress. It's obviously been living there. Hey, that's a Morse code machine, Cody explained, sidestepping over to the table. I think this man was a code breaker. Look, there's a note in his other hand. Hey, Camo, reach down and read what it says, will you? What? Why won't you do it? Well, I'm the oldest. I'm not going anywhere near that thing. Well, I'll do it then, piped up Brooklyn, skipping over. No, snapped Camo. I'll do it. I don't want you to have nightmares anyway. Reluctantly, Camo prized the faded piece of paper from the skeleton's hand, grimacing all the while, and began to read. Dearest Helen, I miss you more than words can say. I'm done spying for them. I realise now that they'll never let me see you again. Communicating with you has kept me sane all these years. I hope this letter finds you, my love. Yours forever, Benji. Ooh. Wonder what this is. So maybe this skeleton was called Benji. It sounds like a love letter to me. Yeah, and Ivor thinks so too. Wow. I think this guy was a spy, said Camo. Brooklyn, who had been rummaging through the spy's wooden chest, spoke up. Hey guys, check this out. Brooklyn held up an untouched chocolate bar. Ooh. I wonder why he didn't eat this. Brooklyn took a bite and almost lost a tooth in the process. It was that hard. Hey Aubrey, here's a chocolate lollipop for you to lick. Ooh, lollipop. Yes, please, said Aubrey. Brooklyn continued her search. Hey, check this out. It's a newspaper dating back to 1943. That was during World War II, wasn't it? Well, duh, said Camo with a smirk and folding their arms. Brooklyn ignored the comment and read the headline. King assassination plot failed by anonymous source. They all looked at the love-struck skeleton. Could Benji, or rather the skeleton of Benji, be the anonymous source of information that saved the king? Was there a king during World War II? Everyone shrugged their shoulders. Aubrey and Brooklyn then held up some binoculars, a wodge of letters bound in twine, a dog-eared diary, and a photo album. Suddenly, the skeleton's finger on the Morse code machine slipped, clicking a response on the machine. Beep. Everyone held their breath, and just as everyone was about to relax, the machine sprang to life with a series of beeps, some long, some short. Beep, 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 beep. Someone was communicating on the other end. No way. Quickly, Brooklyn, grab me that poster over there, will you? With all the codes on it, asked Camo. What do you think Camo's doing, boys and girls? Brooklyn and Aubrey carefully peeled it from the wall. It was really dusty. And placed it on the table, being careful not to touch the skeleton. Camo and Cody began deciphering the message. Beep, 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 beep. Hi, beep, 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 beep. Have, beep, 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 beep. Waited, beep, beep, beep. All, beep, 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 beep. These, beep, 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 beep. Years, beep, 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 beep. For, beep, 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 beep. You. I have waited all these years for you. It's Helen, blurted Aubrey excitedly. No way. After all these years? Someone reply to her then, piped up Brooklyn. I'll take it from here, said Aubrey with confidence, pushing the others aside. We've been learning about Morse code in school, but I might need someone to hold up that poster though with the codes on it to remind me. That's so cool, Aubrey. Cody, Camo, Brooklyn and Jack all looked impressed, and each took a corner of the poster, pulling it taut in front of her. Ah, yes, that's better, said Aubrey. This is so much fun. She bent down to pat Jack on the head. The corner of the poster was clenched between his teeth. Aubrey started tapping away. Beep, 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 beep. I won't do it all the way through, don't worry. Benji is a skeleton. Sorry, but he is still here. Beep, 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 beep. Heartfelt as well as accurate, I suppose, said Cody. Camo and Brooklyn were still trying to work out what the message said. All I got was skeleton. Me too, they said. Another message buzzed from the machine. Beep, 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 beep. Where are you? They all deliberated for quite some time, arguing over the dangers of sharing their address with strangers. Fair enough. But finally they had decided it was worth the risk to reunite these long-lost sweethearts. Aubrey sent Helen their address, then waited. Do you think she's going to get back to them? I hope so. What's going on here? Came Mum's voice suddenly from above. What happened to my garden? Uh-oh, they all said together before nudging Cody up the stairs to take one for the team. Well done, Cody. By the time they had gone up to the garden and explained everything to Mum, with everyone pitching in and their part of the story, of course, Mum's face went from outright outrage to shock, then to horror again, and back again to outright outrage. She almost fainted when they told her about Helen and giving her their address. Inevitably, they were all banned from going down to the secret room again. That is until they had a visitor on the next day knock at the front door. Who could this be, I wonder? It was an old lady, surprise, surprise, in her 90s, accompanied by her carer, her grandson, and a representative from the local newspaper. Ooh. Helen had come to see Benji. Exciting! Cody, Camo, Brooklyn, Aubrey, and Jack all led everyone, down to the bunker. Excited, but a little sad. But Helen couldn't have been more happy and grateful. Benji had written numerous letters to her that she had never read before, and she could now give him a proper burial service and a funeral. And when the time came, she said she wanted to be buried alongside him as well, and that the children had given her that opportunity. And so Cody, Camo, Brooklyn, and Aubrey's game of hide and seek had ended up on the front pages of every newspaper in the country. Wow! Oh, and Jack, of course. Let's not forget about him. Mum's garden would never, ever be the same again. The end. There you go. I hope everybody enjoyed that. That was the end. I know Ivor enjoyed it as well. So there you go. I'm going to say goodbye for now. I hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know if you'd like a story as well, or share it round. Any other children who'd like a story, let me know. Okay, bye for now.